Hi, I'm Brian Van from sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a video review on a brand new product that's going to be here in about May, I believe, or so, of 2010. It's a new helmet from Scorpion. It is the EXO-750. This is one of the graphics they're bringing over. They're going to start off with just a couple of graphics and then a couple solids. Give you a nice 360 here. Kind of a sublime graphic, kind of cool. A little dialed down. And I know when you're looking at this, especially if you know Scorpion, you're like, Van, that's just a 700. It's similar, okay? There are some similarities. This one includes a couple additional features that the 700 doesn't offer. The biggest one for me, and this is one of my favorite features, the pump-up cheek pads, okay? Last year I was able to score an EXO-450 from Europe, right? That one is a 400 with the pump-up cheek pads. I love that option because you can inflate the cheek pads and really dial in the fit of the helmet. And if you're doing high-speed riding or track riding, or you just like your helmet good and snug but still comfortable, I found the pump-up cheek pads were the best way to get you there, okay? You can get a great fit, so if you're out especially doing high-speed or track riding, the helmet doesn't want to push back at all. You can deflate the cheek pads and pull the helmet off. So it's like you can get a helmet with a great snug fit, and your on and off is a lot easier because you can deflate the cheek pads, you know, when you go to pull it off or put it back on. So that's kind of a nice feature. It comes with an aero skirt included. Let's go ahead and pull that out so we can give you a good look at the cheek pad inflation button right there. Just a bladder, and deflate it, just push this spring-loaded button right here. This technology is not new for them. They introduced it here in the States in the EXO-1000 a few years back. It's been flawless. I haven't seen any issues with the pump-up cheek pad system. Good quality stuff. We're going to show you what it looks like here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and just, for those of you that aren't familiar with the Scorpion helmets, let's break down some features and benefits of the 750, okay? Tons of airflow. Aerodynamically stable. How do I know this? Because I've ridden in them a bunch. Crashed in one of my favorite chameleon green 700s. Unfortunately destroyed that one. Great airflow, great stability. We've got a chin vent here. We have a brow vent with two detents, so you can kind of dial in the amount of airflow that you desire based on the conditions. Multiple detents here on the top vent. Our exhaust vents also offer a couple of detents. You really don't need that. Either on or off there is good, because remember, these don't really do much if you don't have the front vents open. You have to have air coming in so it can come out. There's your exhaust vents here. We've got some Venturi style exhaust vents here on the back. Great airflow. Fog-free shield. Okay, almost every helmet company out there says they have a fog-free shield. Scorpion has the absolute best, no doubt, fog-free shield out there. The company that makes them is a company in Canada that makes hockey helmet shields, okay? Think hockey, ice, cold, guys working hard, exhaling hard, onto the shield. They really need to see. Good technology. They brought it from one sport over to another. They did a great job. The 750 also has the helmet lock built into the shield and a crack, okay? It's a nice addition. It's a plastic knob. You know, I mean, it feels okay. It's just kind of a plastic knob, and you know, it's nice to be able to lock the shield, I suppose, and it's nice to be able to crack it just a little bit, you know, if you want a little air just kind of trickling in. This helmet will also accept the standard EXO-700 and EXO-400 shields. You don't have to have the shield with the lock. These shields are easy to swap out with the twist grip mechanism. Essentially what you do here is you're going to rotate these two twist grips like so, and the thing just kind of pops right off, okay? Easy to change. Installation is a snap. Right back on. It's a nice system. They stay closed. You know, with head checks, we don't really have any history of these popping open. They've done a great job of that. Plenty of tension on the shield. It seals really nicely. The liner is removable, washable, replaceable. The foam padding is fantastic in the Scorpion helmets. Doesn't break down over time. So if the helmet fits good day one, it's going to fit good after a little bit of break-in, okay? One benefit with the 750 is, for those of you that like your helmet a little to the more comfortable side, you don't like a vice-like fit, you still have the option of snugging it up using the pump-up cheek pad system. That's kind of a cool feature add. Okay, now we're going to take a minute and we're going to show you how to pull the liner out. I'm going to give you a look at the actual air bladders on the inside of the cheek pads. To pull the cheek pads out of the helmet, we have one snap here on the back on each side. Go ahead and disengage those. We have a small patch of Velcro in here against the EPS and 2 snaps. I'm going to reach in there, undo the Velcro, pop the snaps loose, and then kind of grab on here at the front, give it a little tug, comes right out. Nice quality piece. Like I said, the foam on these has been fantastic. The moisture wicking properties of the fabric are great as well. I'm going to reproduce what we did on the other side. Patch of Velcro, 2 snaps, and out it comes. Top pad, we have 2 snaps in the back, and just a light tug here at the front. Out comes our liner, same as the 700 and the 400. Now, can you see that, Josh? There is the air bladder right there. There is some tubing that runs in behind the chin bar EPS to inflate these bladders right here. And you can see the area that these bladders cover, okay? It's basically behind the entire cheek pad here, kind of down in this area of your face, okay? Doesn't come up into the ear, but just down here in the chin. Simple deflation by pushing the button. If you want to go ahead and give them a look on the inside of the helmet, you can see all the big holes that are in there for ventilation. 700 flows a ton of air. On our shipping scale, the 750, because it's an ECE certified helmet, it's not Snell certified, we found this one to be a few tenths of a pound lighter than the standard EXO-750. I'm not going to quote that number right now because I normally do the weights in the mediums, plus this is kind of an early production model, right? And I would rather leave that for a full production model. So there you go, there's our first look of a brand new model from Scorpion for 2010.